streaming. Here's my phone. Okay, thank you all for your patience. I was running late this morning. Some weird things have happened. I tried to send an email out to remind people about this event 4 times, and the email kept getting stuck in some sort of sending vortex, and so it never went out. So getting stuck in whoops. So this must be a powerful healing that we're going to do today, because I've had some challenges getting here. And I have all the stuff that I want to share on my other computer. So I'm just going to quickly airdrop it to myself. So what we're going to be doing today is I am going to be actually dissecting a sacred soul alignment, one particular alignment, which is my manifesting abundance alignment. And this alignment is actually based on the first ever group program that I did in 2015. And I'm multitasking here. And in this, it was a 7-week group program, and we cleared, at this time, this was before I had created Sacred Soul Alignment. I knew nothing about Sacred Soul Alignment yet. And I was using a healing modality called Theta Healing. And in this 7-week program, we cleared thousands of, or not thousands, well, potentially thousands, because our beliefs are so connected and layered, but hundreds of specific beliefs about money and abundance and specific types of trauma. And so when I started creating Sacred Soul Alignment and creating the alignments, I was shown a method of creating these energy activations. And so this alignment was one of the first alignments that I created. And within this alignment, I basically wrote instructions or code, energetic code, to clear all of the beliefs that we had cleared in this 7-week program. And so I'm going to actually be going through, just trying to get the information onto the computer that I'm working from. I'm going to be going through all of those beliefs, if I can get them to send over to my other computer, because my laptop's almost dead. All right, I'm going to be clearing all of those beliefs with you guys today. So I'm going to start with running the alignment, and then I'm going to actually break it down and show you guys exactly what is inside and happening with when you are receiving the alignment manifesting abundance. So I have created over 450 alignments, and they're all just as powerful and chock full of healing as this particular alignment is. And so this is going to give you an example of exactly what's happening when you receive an alignment. And this is just one single alignment. So I'm going to just kind of give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of exactly what's inside an alignment. And of course, I'm not going to tell you how I create them, because that is my own method that I've been given and that I've been shown over the last 7 years or so. It takes me anywhere from a few hours to several months to create a single alignment. And then once that energy packet is created, I can then run the energy in a matter of seconds, or the practitioners that have come through my class and been attuned to those alignments can run them in a matter of seconds. But the work behind the scenes that it has taken to create them is pretty extensive. And I use a method of healing that's the foundation of everything that I do, called Sacred Soul Alignment. There are 6 foundational tools that work with beliefs, trauma, trapped emotions, energetic patterns such as oath, vows, agreements, and contracts that we have entered into on an energetic or soul level, trauma within our DNA that we have inherited from our families, from the collective, from other soul incarnations. It's all alignments are working within the Akashic records. And they're quite extensive, even though they are so easy to use. That's actually one of the number one questions I get in when I'm teaching this class is, am I doing it right? Because they are just super easy to use once you get attuned to them and once you learn how. So all alignments start with a sacred technology structure that holds all of these instructions. And then there are many, many different tools layered in. Some alignments have other alignments or sacred light healing tools built into the instructions. And every time that something new comes in for me, about once a year or so, I will update all of my alignments with the new technologies or new awarenesses that have come in. So even though this is one of the original alignments that I created in 2016, it has been updated multiple times with new technologies. It has several sacred light technologies that are working to help the healing go individualized. So for the individual, exactly what you need, even if it is outside of the specific beliefs that I have written in to these instructions, and the specific traumas and energetic patterns that the individual is holding on to. So I'm just pulling up the things that are on my other computer, and we're going to get started. So does anybody have any questions about all of that? Yeah, you didn't get the email because it didn't get sent out. I tried 4 times and um, it would not send. So a lot of you are saying I didn't know about this. So there was a post that I made in Sacred Soul Alignment with Alicia Hartzell Facebook group that has a schedule of all the events I'm doing over the next couple of weeks. I'm doing something almost every day next week. So if you haven't seen it, if you have not seen that post or that schedule, I did email it out. So if you're on my email list, you can search for your emails from me. I sent it out earlier this week. And that schedule is also inside Sacred Soul Alignment with Alicia Hartzell. But there's something going on pretty much every day next week. So, okay, it looks like most of you guys are actually on Zoom with me today. So that's kind of exciting. I just want one more document. And then what I'm going to do is guide us into the heart of creation. I'm going to bring in my bowls here. And then I'm going to get the alignment manifesting abundance running. We're working only with one alignment today. Normally I will run several alignments together, but since we are just breaking down this alignment and I'm actually giving you guys the inside peek into exactly what is inside, we're just working with this one alignment, and you're going to get an idea of just how layered every single alignment is. every alignment is built basically the same way that this alignment is built. So I just want to look here in the group and see if there's any questions, and I'll try to keep an eye on if there's any questions. I'm streaming in a few different places right now. But I'm not seeing any questions yet. All right, so we're gonna get started by just getting connected, and I've been rushing around all morning, so I can use this meditation as well. And this is my Heart of Creation meditation. It's an activated meditation, meaning that when I or any practitioner that is attuned to the activated meditation guides you through it, you're actually receiving multiple sacred soul alignments that are going to help you get connected to your own self, to your own divinity, to Source, to Gaia, and open your heart to receiving. So just take a moment and get comfortable, and just give yourself permission to be in this place for the next half hour or so. And actually, I'm just wanting to check on my sound really quick before I start. All right, looks good. Zoom has been changing my mic volume, but it looks like it's good. All right. Do we have a new syllabus? I can answer questions about the class after we're done here. You're seeing a lot of us on Zoom because we can't catch the live on Facebook. That's because I was running a few minutes late, but it is on Facebook now in multiple places actually. Just take a moment to get comfortable sitting up with your spine straight or lying flat, and just settling into your body, bringing all of your awareness into the now moment, and just relax. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to land right here, right now. Allowing your body to relax even more. Placing your focus and awareness on your heart, and just breathe. Allowing your breath to slow and deepen. Breathing as if you're breathing directly from your heart. Allowing your inhale and exhale to slow to about a count of 5. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing this long, slow, deep breath through your heart as you bring your awareness to the energy of compassion. Compassion is one of the highest frequencies that we can access, and one of the building blocks of creation. I invite you to see, sense, feel, or imagine the energy of compassion as a beautiful pink light surrounding you. And now, as you breathe through your heart, just using your intention to breathe that pink light of compassion into your heart, allowing this energy of compassion to fill and expand your heart. And with your next breath, allowing this energy of compassion to expand into every cell of your body. Feeling the cells of your body vibrating with the frequency of compassion. with your focus and awareness on your heart, feeling into the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, and your heart and the heart of creation. Noticing the beautiful golden light in the heart of Gaia and the glorious iridescent light in the heart of creation. And with your next breath, simultaneously begin to breathe this golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation into your heart. And as you breathe these energies into your heart, allowing the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation to merge with the pink light of compassion, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold light, allowing this light to expand your heart even more. And with your next inhale, allowing this light to fill all the cells of your body, expanding beyond your physical body, going 12 feet out in all directions, filling your entire toroidal field, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold ball of light that you are in the center of. And just taking a moment to notice how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. And as you continue breathing through your heart, imagining the beautiful iridescent light flowing down from the heart of creation, connecting you with the energy of all that is, with potential, with possibility, with pure source energy. Allowing this energy to move through your entire chakra column and traveling all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And imagining the beautiful golden light from the heart of Gaia flowing up, connecting you with the infinite wisdom, wealth, knowledge, and abundance that Gaia holds, coming all the way up through your entire chakra column and traveling all the way up into the heart of creation. And as these energies flow in, through, and around you, witnessing this beautiful ball of light that you are in expanding with every breath you take. And now I invite you to feel into your heart-to-heart connection between your human aspect and your divine aspect, the highest aspect of your soul that's guiding you through your human experience. And now allowing your human aspect to merge with your divine aspect. And as you merge with your divine aspect, feeling yourself expanding into all of this light surrounding you. Feeling yourself expanding infinitely. Expanding all the way into the heart of creation. Expanding all the way into the quantum field where all potential and possibility exists. And just staying in your heart, breathing through your heart, connected to the energy of all that is. Just breathe and allow yourself to expand into the energy of all potential and possibility. Good. So I'm going to call in manifesting abundance alignment. Divine love and light, thank you. Good. So I'm going to break down what's happening when you're receiving this alignment. So the first thing that's happening are multiple sacred light technologies activating. So we're activating the sacred light vortex. You may feel energy swirling around you, clockwise or counterclockwise. There are instructions to run everything that is inside this and all alignments in a way that is optimal for each individual who's receiving this healing at the optimal and perfect pace and amount of energy for each individual. There's also at work here the Sacred Light Roto-Rooter, which is a big hitter of a technology going deep into clearing out those really heavy or sticky energy patterns. There's also the Sacred Light Transfiguration device, which is working with a laser-focused precision to dissolve on the individual level those fine little threads of belief programming, trauma. And when I'm working on creating alignments, I do a lot of research into the topic that I am working with. Sometimes that research is done through my own work with clients, and in this case, it's a lot of beliefs that I have uncovered in working with individuals. So some of the other things that are at play, I start the energy with sacred light purification so that's built into every single alignment to clear and dissolve discordant energies from the individual and their environment. And then utilizing all of the sacred light healing tools that I co-created this method with Kimberly Carlson. These are very extensive energy healing tools to work with all of the different energy patterns that can make up false limiting beliefs, trapped emotions, traumas, curse energy, anything that you can possibly think of that we may be holding or that's creating that sticky energy pattern. These are working with the beliefs that we're clearing here. So I'm going to start clearing some of the traumas and beliefs that are built into this alignment. So let me give you the description first. Manifesting abundance. Many people who believe in the magic and miracle of manifesting their desires are held back by opposing beliefs hidden within our unconscious. 95% of our beliefs are unconscious, and many of those are false programming that we have taken on. Manifesting abundance becomes easy when you release the beliefs that block you from bringing your desires to life. This alignment will release, heal, and clear hundreds, potentially thousands, because oftentimes when we get the root belief, there may be hundreds of beliefs on top of that that are also getting cleared, that are blocking the full manifestation of abundance in all areas of your life. It also aligns and embodies supportive, powerful new beliefs that I call downloads that will assist you in becoming a successful manifester and co-creator of your life. And we're all manifesting all the time, but what we are manifesting and creating in our lives is often controlled by our belief programming. And so this is clearing those false limiting beliefs and actually activating new positive beliefs. You will find yourself open and able to receive and bring through your desires. So we're going to start with working with trauma. So this is addressing trauma that may be affecting our ability to create abundance in all areas of our life. So it's working with unwinding trauma that from our own experiences, but also trauma from our experiences that are in our family lineage that we have taken on, and from the collective that we may have witnessed or heard about, or that we have just absorbed energetically. So traumas around divorce. Oftentimes divorce is financially devastating to one or more parties of the divorce. Death. So there may be a death of the financially responsible family member that creates financial devastation, or the circumstances surrounding that death. Illness that has created financial devastation. Business loss. Stock market or investment loss. And we can add to that crypto. Being fired or laid off from a job. Poverty cycles, including chronic poverty. Chronic childhood poverty creates, all types of chronic poverty create PTSD. So we're working with the PTSD that we're holding in our nervous system and in our bodies and in our minds and our emotions. Bankruptcy, foreclosure, eviction, experiences of being unable to pay our bills, things like utilities being turned off, collections, late bill notices, and the stress and PTSD related to that. There's a particular type of stress that money creates, and it can be debilitating. I've experienced that. So this is clearing that energy from our nervous system, and the programming that has been created in our minds because of these experiences. Being cheated or stolen from, being scammed or deceived, and patterns of feast or famine. If there's a type of trauma around money that you've experienced, you can share that I have not named here. Feel free to share that in the comments, or just hold it in your own mind, because as I explained in the beginning, all of this work is going deep on an energetic, individual level. So this is also working with the energy of guilt and shame around money and finances. Good. So I'm going to go through many of the individual beliefs that are getting cleared in this one alignment. Beliefs and experiences. So anywhere that we have been victim to greed, Anywhere that we are driven by power, or that we have been harmed by others who are driven by power. Anywhere that we have the belief that we have to accumulate more than anyone else in our family. And the opposing belief, anywhere it's wrong to have more than our family. Anywhere that we have to save every penny we get. Anywhere that we have to spend every penny that we get. Anywhere that we are or have to be or obligated to be punished for our financial or any other type of mistake from the past, including past lives and including our family's mistakes or quote unquote sins of the father. Anywhere that it's just a vicious cycle. The more we make, the more we spend. Anywhere we're holding the belief that God hates us, God is punishing us, God is a punishing God. Anywhere that we believe our family or our partners or our friends or our co-workers or bosses are conspiring against us. Anywhere we have to create financial problems in order to solve them. Anywhere we believe that we have to work for someone else, or that our financial abundance is tied to another person, tied to a specific job, a specific company. Anywhere that our financial abundance is tied to the government or any other entity. Anywhere we're not allowed to rise above our current situation. Anywhere we're proud of struggling, suffering, or being poor. Anywhere that that's an identity. Anywhere that rich people are greedy and are run by greed. Anywhere that rich people are selfish. When we hold beliefs about wealthy people or rich people that are negative, we will hold ourselves away from becoming that because we don't want to become greedy. We don't want to become evil. So anywhere that rich people are evil, are mean, are selfish, are greedy. Anywhere that wealthy people do not go to heaven. Anywhere we have to be poor in order to be close to God. Anywhere we're obligated to make everyone else around us happy. Anywhere we're obligated to fail in order to please or make anyone else around us happy or comfortable. Anywhere we're forced to or have to succeed in order to please those around us, our families, or anyone else in our lives. Anywhere our families will hate us if we have more money than them. Anywhere our friends will hate us and reject us if we have more money than them or less money. Anywhere we have to go through hard times in order to have worth or value or to be happy or to be wealthy. Anywhere we can only be wealthy or abundant in our next lifetime. Anywhere we have the belief that we have to save the world, that we have to save our family. Anywhere that life is supposed to be painful or difficult. Anywhere we hold the belief that we can never get ahead, that we're not allowed to make money doing what we love. Anywhere we have to be financially responsible for other people in order to punish ourselves or make up for past mistakes. Anywhere we're obligated and we're holding those oath, vows, agreements to be financially responsible for other people in order to be loved or accepted. Anywhere we have to be constantly vigilant about our finances, or the money will run out. Anywhere we're holding the belief that we'll die poor and alone. Anywhere we're fearing, facing, looking at money problems or money issues. If we look at them, they'll become real and they'll swallow us whole. Anywhere we hold the belief that we'll work hard all of our lives only to end up broke and destitute, and the trauma associated from those experiences or witnessing those experiences. Anywhere that money is my enemy. Anywhere that money controls me. Anywhere we can never rest. If we rest, we'll become destitute. Anywhere, no matter how hard I work, I never have enough money. Money is limited. There's never enough. Anywhere that life is hard. Anywhere that money makes us miserable. If it weren't for money, I'd be happy. We have to panic over money. Anywhere we believe I'll lose my identity if I'm wealthy. Or anywhere that our identity is associated with or tied up with how much we have or earn. Anywhere I'll lose my soul if I am wealthy. I'll lose my family, my friends if I have money. I'll be rejected if I have money. I'll lose control over my life and myself if I have wealth or money. Anywhere if we had more money, we'd go off the deep end. Anywhere that money is the devil, money is wicked, the path of the wicked. Anywhere that money is my downfall. Anywhere that I have to have money in order to enjoy life. I have to have money in order to be loved. Anywhere that we're using not having money as an excuse to not live our full potential, to not experience life to the fullest. Anywhere that I can only stay safe if I don't have money. And there's a lot of trauma associated with this belief. Trauma around being harmed or killed for your money, used or manipulated for your money. Anyway, money is unsafe. Anywhere money slips through my fingers, it goes as fast as it comes. Anywhere I can't keep up with money. Money rules my life. Anywhere if I have any extra money, I have to give it away. I have to save everyone. I have to sacrifice money for everyone else. Anywhere if I have money, I'm a magnet for trouble, drama, trauma, and chaos. Anywhere it is bad, wrong, or selfish to desire money, or want money, or work for money. Anywhere it's not spiritual to desire wealth. Wealth is a pipe dream. Money is a trap, a misery trap. Anywhere I can't be wealthy and close to God. Anywhere money limits my life, holds me back, and keeps me trapped. I'm a prisoner of money. Anywhere money is the cause of all suffering, the root of all evil. Anywhere money is a battle, I have to fight for money. Anywhere money changes people for the worst. I don't like who I am with money or wealth. Anywhere we're holding the belief if I have money, I'll abandon everything that's holy. Money is unholy. there's never enough. Anywhere I don't know how to be responsible with money, and the trauma associated from times when we have been irresponsible with money. And the oath, vows, and contracts we've made with ourselves to prevent ourselves from having money because of that irresponsibility. Anywhere I'm not capable of having money. Anywhere I have to struggle or work really hard to make money. Anywhere money is out of my control. There's nothing I can do. It's beyond my control. Wealth is for the lucky few. Anywhere you have to be special to have money. The belief, I hate money. Money is cruel and dirty. So many of us actually absorbed that belief, money is dirty, from experiences in childhood where as toddlers we may have picked up a dollar bill and put it in our mouth, and it was ripped away, and we're told money is dirty, and that we took it literally. Anywhere wealthy people are mean, cruel, shallow, don't care, are entitled. Anywhere we have to sacrifice our soul to get more money or be wealthy. Anywhere we have to choose between money and our families. Anywhere we have to choose between money and our partners. Anywhere we have to choose between money and our health. Anywhere we have to choose between money and time. Anywhere money divides, creates division, separation, pain, suffering, chaos, drama, trauma. So if you're watching, I'd love to hear what is resonating with you. Anywhere we have to fight for money, money is a battle. Anywhere we always get the short end of the stick. This is also working with religious programming. There's so much religious programming around money that most people hold. Anywhere that it's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. As a child, due to lack of money, I didn't feel equal to peers. So that trauma is being cleared and unwound, that chronic poverty that can particularly affect us as children because of the fact that when we are younger than the age of 7, we're constantly in the theta brain state, which is the state of hypnosis, which is creating our programming. Good one. There's a disadvantage for getting a job. So anywhere that we have been trapped in, I have seen this with people that are relying on government support for one reason or another. And there's stages that you have to go through to get out of that pit. And one of those stages is, if you get a job, a lot of times it ends up that people lose their benefits, and so they're working for no more money than they were making with their benefits, and so it keeps people trapped because that's a difficult pit to get out of. Losing investments, yeah. Punishing yourself when you're bad with money, yes. Old age pension check is not enough to live on. Good, clearing and dissolving that. Job discrimination. Good. We're going to do some downloads, bringing in positive new beliefs. Let's download what it feels like to be honest with ourselves about our finances, to be honest with those around us. Let's download what it feels like to be wealthy and abundant now, that we can be abundant, that we're worthy, deserving, safe, and allowed to live an abundant life. Let's download what it feels like to learn from past mistakes and to do better and be better. What it feels like to be supported by our family, by our friends, by those around us in our financial endeavors. Okay, this is also working with, I'm going to do a bunch of downloads here. These are all built into this alignment. I know what it feels like to have more money coming in than I spend. There's always enough money to support my needs, wants, desires, and more. I know what it feels like to experience pleasure with and around money, to have a pleasurable relationship with money. I know what it feels like to experience joy with and around money, and to have a joyful relationship with money. I know what financial abundance, prosperity, and freedom feel like. Thank you, Adri. I had my speakers muted so I couldn't hear. I'm going to start over with the downloads and edit this. Just want to make sure that, because I'm not able to hear that for some reason. Are we good on the sound? Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to start over on the downloads. I know what it feels like to have more money coming in than I spend. There's always enough money to support my needs, wants, desires, and more. I know what it feels like to experience pleasure with and around money, to have a pleasurable relationship with money. I know what it feels like to experience joy with and around money, to have a joyful relationship with money. I know what financial abundance, prosperity, and freedom feels like. So if we have lived our whole life without that, and we don't know what it feels like, it can be really difficult to create it. And so downloading what something feels like is a really important process of manifestation. I know what it feels like to be free of debt. And this includes not just money debt, like credit cards and loans and that sort of thing, but also emotional debt and spiritual debt. I know what it feels like to live with luxury, to enjoy luxury without guilt or shame. I know what it feels like to live without constant stress, anxiety, tension, overwhelm, and worry over money. Many people don't know what that feels like. And I did not know what that felt like for a long time, as an adult at least. But I do now. I know what it feels like to live in peace, balance, and harmony with money. I know what it feels like to have freedom, stability, security, independence, to have choices, to have peace of mind. I know my own self-worth. I know what it feels like to receive, to be worthy of receiving. I know how to be at peace with money. I know how to have financial security, to feel secure. I know what it feels like to have my heart's desires with money. I know what it feels like to have the world be my oyster. I know what it feels like to create prosperity, wealth, and abundance. I know what it feels like to be generous without being afraid of running out of money. I know what it feels like to play with money and to be allowed to play with money. To be allowed to have or make more money than our parents, than our families, than the people around us. I know who I am when I have money and wealth. And I know how to maintain my integrity. I know how to love and be of service and be wealthy at the same time. I can earn large amounts of money without having to break my back for it, without having to sacrifice my life. I know what it feels like. I know how to be a successful person. I know how to see myself as successful, to have success as part of my core identity. I know how to acknowledge and celebrate my wins and successes. I know how to live without punishing myself when something I do fails or doesn't work out. I know what it feels like to rise above other people's judgments and beliefs about me or my life. I know who I am without anxiety, fear, and worry over money. I know what it feels like to be supported and to accept and receive support in all areas. I know what it feels like to leave a positive mark in the world without sacrificing myself. I know what it feels like to make money doing what I love, living my soul purpose. I am able to handle unexpected bills and expenses with ease and grace. Money is easy. Money flocks to me. Money is for me. Money is attracted to me. I am able to be generous. I am able to give generously. I like this next one. I am a financial genius. I am financially savvy. I am financially free. I am abundant. I am in integrity with my finances. I know how to create wealth easily. I know how to create everything I desire. I know how to create instantly. I am safe to create. I am safe to have money, wealth, and abundance. Good. And because of the way our belief programming works, that many beliefs are tied to other beliefs or holding other beliefs in place, this is also clearing potentially thousands of additional beliefs other than what is listed. And then it's also utilizing some sacred... Weird, I don't know how people keep getting... I will allow participants to unmute themselves. Somehow that changed. All right. Okay, we're good. Um, it's also utilizing some sacred soul symbols, which are also technologies. To recalibrate our systems, our four body system, our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual systems. It's also working with our root chakra, which is where we hold a lot of fear around money, particularly if we had those type of experiences before the age of 5 or 6. It's working with a lot of lower dense emotions: guilt, shame, fear, panic, hopelessness, despair. It's rewiring our nervous systems. This alignment is also activating our ability to attract money and wealth. And it's also anchoring all of this in so that you can hold onto this healing. And so that it's actually working in your life rather than out here in the ethers. It's working in your physical reality. Good. So I'm going to anchor all of this in using Sacred Light Close now and Divine Love and Light. Thank you. And this is utilizing multiple different tools to anchor it in and give you the ability to hold this energy and to process this healing with ease and grace. Okay, so we just spent about 45 minutes going through everything that, or most of what is in, paraphrasing a lot of it actually, what is in one single alignment. It took me, well, I could actually say years to create this alignment because it's built on real world experience of working with myself and thousands of clients over the years before I created Sacred Soul Alignment. And, largely my own real world experience going from a place of constant worry and anxiety over money to money being something that honestly flows easily into my life. And I don't share that lightly because it was not, it didn't happen for me overnight because I did not have these tools. I was working from scratch and learning these tools along the way, but it transformed my relationship with money doing this work. And it transformed my ability to bring money into my life and to actually use it for good and hold on to it. So you can see actually an example here of what we've just done of how much one single alignment is doing. And normally I will just run an alignment and give you the description of it. So I wanted to give you all an experience of actually what's happening when you're receiving one alignment. And oftentimes, I'm running a dozen alignments and each one is doing this amount of healing and activating. So this is why Sacred Soul Alignment is such a powerful modality. And if you joined me for the roundtable that I did with several practitioners on Thursday, you may have heard testimonies of miracles happening in people's lives. And these are things that I hear literally every single day. I have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials of miracles happening for Sacred Soul Alignment practitioners, their clients and families, and the clients and families that I have worked with. And I wanted to give you guys an experience that would help bring that home to you of why that is. This is truly my life's work that I have invested years and years into, and have been honored to receive the method of creating these alignments from my divine team that includes my higher self. So I would love to know if you guys have any questions or anything to share about your experience here. Do I feel like it was a slow change for me to have a good relationship with money? So from the time I began working on it, it took me really a couple of years, but I was working just with, I started with EFT tapping, and then I moved into theta healing. And with theta healing is an amazing and powerful modality, but it can be very, very slow because you are clearing one belief at a time. And so that's why it took me 7 weeks to do the work that we did today with a group of people in the first group program that I did. It took 7 weeks to do what we can now do in 1 minute of running an alignment. And it took us an hour today because I broke it down and took you through everything that's in there. But that's the reason why it was slow, because I was using tools that were slower. And I've seen changes happen for people in a matter of hours after using Sacred Soul alignments. Beautiful, Colleen. Thank you. Good. I'm glad that you were here. Yeah, luxury without shame, to feel safe with money. Yes, good. I'm going to see if there's any questions on the live stream in my group. And I'm not seeing any questions there. So, now that you have hopefully a little bit more of an idea of just the potency and power in this incredible modality, I would love to invite you to our next class. We're starting in just over a week, Tuesday, February 28th. You can you can get started for just $88, literally. You can, if you do the 12-month payment plan, it's 12 payments of $88. I also have a 6-month payment plan, and the pay in full is $888. That's the lowest that this class has ever been. I was guided to offer a little bit more of a discount this time. This is for level 1. This is an 8-week class. Level 1 is all about self-healing. So you get attuned to about 100 alignments to use for yourself. And there is a ton of healing in this class, in addition to what you'll be able to do for yourself for the rest of your life. There are 5 intuition building classes, because most of the people that take level 1 want to do it for other people. And our intuition is really important when we're trying to uncover, what needs to be done. And so it's an integral part of being a healer. And so I provide those. There's a pendulum class. There's just so much. There's so much in this 8-week class. And then if you do want to do this work with other people, that is the certification in level 2. And I have a really crazily discounted bundle for level 2. It's $24.97 for both classes, and that's a savings of over $1,200. If you pay in full for the bundle of $24.97, you also get, as a bonus, the 3rd Sacred Soul Alignment class, which is the Energetic Apothecary. There's about 100 alignments in that class. The Crystal series, which is my favorite series. The Herbal Alignment series, which includes a pain series that is extraordinarily effective for physical pain. The flower essences and essential oils. And that particular class is super creative. It's really my favorite series, but it's more advanced. So that is the third Sacred Soul Alignment class, and you get that as a bonus if you pay in full for the bundle. And actually, I've been kind of astounded because I've hardly talked about the bundle or what's in it, but about a third of the people that are signing up for this round are signing up for the bundle. So if you have already signed up for level 1 and you're like, oh dang it, I wanted that bundle, it's not too late. We can arrange that. We can change your payments and everything, and all you need to do is just email hello@aliciahartzell.com and my team will help you with that. I've had a few people asking me about that. If you are already a Sacred Soul Alignment practitioner, level 1, if you've come through level 1, I'm going to be putting this out next week, a special discount for you guys too, because if I'm discounting something for the general public, I want to make sure that I'm including those of you who are closest to my heart, my Sacred Soul Alignment practitioners. Olivia is asking also, if I bought level 1 and want to add on level 2, how much does that cost? So the difference in price, let me get my little calculator out, $24.97 minus $8.88 is $16.09. And that's a $600 savings off of the normal price. And if you pay in full, I don't know if you paid in full, Olivia, but if you do or are able to, you also get that Energetic Apothecary, which if you come into that on its own, it's $500. Good, Olivia. So that would be $16.09, and then you'd get all 3 levels. So just give us send us an email at hello@aliciahartzell.com, or if you forget, you can send me a message on Facebook. Jill says, that's an amazing deal. If you can invest in yourself, do it. If you show up for yourself in the class, it will change your life. I can guarantee that if you join Sacred Soul Alignment and you do all the lessons, I mean, you can't just buy it. You have to show up and do the work. It's kind of like buying exercise equipment and then never doing the exercises, which I've been guilty of. But if you apply yourself and come to the classes and do the work, you will not be the same person that you are right now. I've seen it hundreds of times with over 600 people, and it is the absolute truth. Do they run back to back? There's going to be about a 3-week, it's either 2 or 3 week break in between level 1 and level 2. There will be an opportunity to sign up for level 2 after level 1 is over, but this is the best price that will be offered. Kimberly says that was amazing, full body chills. I love it. Beautiful. Is it normal for my body to pulse or tremble? Yes. That's the energy moving through your body. That's an indication that the healing went really deep. Yes, Peyton, I'm sorry, I actually never got to my computer last night. Don't know what, this is common, Debbie. I don't know where it stemmed from, but sometimes when I get excited about something, I feel like something bad might happen. That's really common, and it's because of experiences where that has happened. And I have an alignment called You Can Have It All that really goes deep in addressing that. I seem to fall asleep every time. Yeah, Olivia, go ahead and just message me because my team's not working on the weekend and I can answer your questions there. I seem to fall asleep every time. Is that normal? And do I need to rewatch this? Falling asleep is normal. What it is your unconscious, your conscious mind basically sliding out of the way so the healing can go deeper into your unconscious. And it is an indication that it's going deep and that you would benefit from listening again. So you can come back and I'm going to email the replay out since I don't know. I tried 4 times. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to contact my email provider to see what is happening, but I will be emailing it out, and then you can also find it on YouTube under my name and go to the live videos. They've separated them, which is really unfortunate because it makes it harder to find, in my opinion, or in my Facebook group, and I think I'm streaming on my personal page too. So if you guys have any questions about this upcoming class, or if you're trying to decide, if you want to jump into the full bundle and you're not sure if it's for you, or any questions about it, please do feel free to message me. Since it's the weekend, my team's not working until Monday, and I'll do my best to answer those. I also have a few times starting on Tuesday to hop on a quick call if you have questions about this class. Yay, Kristen. Yeah, Jill says, when I used to nod off, I would re-listen until I stayed awake, usually 3 or 4 times. That's a good, that's kind of a good indication that you've at least received the bulk of what you really needed from that healing. All right, you guys, so thank you for joining me. Thank you for being patient as I was running late this afternoon. And I cannot wait to get started with our next class on February 28th. And to meet all of you guys who are joining the Sacred Soul Alignment family. And it's always so much fun. It's my favorite thing to do is teach this class. So I will see you guys all. I'm going to actually be out of town for the next couple days, but I have events scheduled pretty much every day next week. Let me tell you what the next one is. Yes, Tuesday the 21st, we're doing another, I thought that was Wednesday. I have it on my calendar as Tuesday the 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific time, a roundtable with more Sacred Soul Alignment practitioners, and these are really incredible. If you haven't seen any of these, I have most of them up on YouTube. It's just amazing to hear the testimonials from people that have been through this class and are using these tools. So that'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday, the 22nd at 2 p.m. Pacific time, I'm doing a masterclass on the heart of creation. You guys just experienced that at the beginning of this call. Going deep with that, explaining what's happening, and then, of course, doing some healing. Thursday, that is to be announced. Friday at noon Pacific time, I'm going to be doing a class around manifesting with alignments and some creative ways that I use alignments to create my life. So if you're a Sacred Soul Alignment practitioner already, you might want to tune into that because you might learn some things that you have not uncovered yet. And then I'll be popping in also with some surprise things. So again, thank you guys for joining me. I look forward to seeing many of you next week for some of these events. And of course, on the 28th at 1 o'clock Pacific time for our first call. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. So much love, and bye for now.